on, man. Okay. It's your boy Chris Parlow, 773. What's good with y'all? Good morning. I'll give it a minute to see somebody come in. What up, my boy? Hey, what's good with you? Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Just waiting. See if my people's coming in. Fresh off graveyard shit. Oh, yeah. I felt that, bro. I felt that, man. Go home and get you some rest, man. If you can. No, man. Just getting up. Kid free for the day. So I'm just chilling. See if any one of my squad people come in. They probably still asleep though. Well, NC probably at work. But I mean, really, I ain't really had much to talk about today. It's just bored and just bored and got a lot on my mind. So instead of talking about all that, just man, I need some labs, man, or just some kind of conversation, like whatever's going on, like the Diddy stuff or anything really. I need a backup phone so I can look up articles too at the same time. But let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what's going on. Let me see. What the heck? Anyways, Rolling Stones, the magazine, it was saying something about around the time when Biggie got unalived or whatever. They wanted to put out a article with him on the face, and Diddy told him, "Now he on the lines, put me on there and all that." So, and then a lot of them situations that's been going on over the years, like what's her name, Kim Porter, um, Heavy D, Tupac, Andre, like just a lot of situations. I'm not saying that he did any of this stuff. I'm not saying that he didn't do it. All I'm saying is, how is it that everybody keeps saying all this alleged stuff about you, and every time you got the same, oh, we don't respond to nonsense kind of response, and then as soon as the whole world see that video of what's her name, Cassie, that disturbing video, now you want to put out that public apology and all that. No, you ain't fooling me, brother. I think it's negligence responding in big death. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I think that too. Suge Knight and Keefe D, which is the uncle of the alleged trigger man, Orlando Baby Lane and Anderson, the guy who they've been saying that did it. Uh, they both said that if you solve Tupac homicide, then you pretty much solve Biggie homicide. They ain't saying that for no reason. Something fishy about that, man. And then my boy, what's his name? Gene Deal. I like Gene Deal. I got a lot of respect for Gene Deal. His his documentary, The Last Big Night. It's broke down in 3 parts on YouTube, but I watched it, and what he said on there, and further years later, and I mean not humble. So what's that YouTube channel? Art or Soul or something like that. That and what he said on his Vlad interview, his stories never changed, no details. So I believe him. He said Diddy was acting strange that whole day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Art of War. Yep, yep. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like James Gill, man. He seemed like the old school kind of player type OG that you want to learn game from type of guy, if that makes sense. Like Goldie from the Mac. That's kind of how he acts to me, minus But yeah, yeah. And what's his name? What is his name? I don't know, man. I just I don't know, man. I'm just waiting on results. Like I ain't the type of person to say, oh, he did this without no solid proof. I want to see like the police paperwork when they put it out on the internet. I want to read it for myself if I can find it, like I mostly do with a lot of stuff before I can say anything. Cause in some cases, I'm not saying I'm not calling nobody a liar. I'm not. But in some cases, people do make up stuff when it's already allegations about stuff like that's one being thrown at them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nobody's a liar. Please don't take that the wrong way. But wow, yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too. Real shit. Oops, sorry, YouTube. Real stuff. Me too. That's all I go off of. Court documents, and then also it's an app called Reddit that I use. Reddit, you can find dang near anything on there. I see all that. Yeah, that was the quickest payoff history. And matter of fact, now that I got you on here, you remember around the time when Takashi 69 was doing all that snitching stuff, and then you had made a post on Facebook saying that he was the first rapper to that might get deported, and then I put on your post that Shine was, and then you was like, oh yeah, I forgot about Shine. Uh, I've been looking into that club. What is it, Club New York? You know that time when Shine and J Lo and all that stuff happened. The victim, she could just keep coming out and saying it wasn't Sharon, it was him. She just keeps saying that. She been saying that for years. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Like it's just fishy, and I know, nowadays, especially with yeah, but Sean, he doing good for himself now, man. He the ambassador of his way from Barbados, if I'm not mistaken. Well, wherever he's originally from, he's the ambassador now, and sometimes he comes back over here to do the representative meetings with the different countries or whatever. He do that to represent his country over here sometimes, but still, that is still messed up. Oh, Haiti, hey, okay, yeah, okay, okay, yeah. Last time I seen a picture of him, which is ironic, but he was actually in a picture with Diddy. I think this is like 2020, 2021, and he was all suit and tied up, with glasses, looking like real professional. He didn't look like himself. But yeah, that whole situation, and then just think about it. All of the bad boy artists was in some kind of messed up position. Biggie, Craig Mack. What's his name? G Dep confessed to a body 10 years after the fact. Yeah, that cause facts. He had to. He had to. Cause man, everybody being hush hush about it except for these women, Cassie and I don't know none of the other young ladies' names, so I apologize. But y'all some brave people. Cause a lot of people think money can fix stuff just because you know his name, who he connected to, and all that kind of stuff. But so yeah. Oh yeah, right. He did just get out. Right. I seen that a few days ago on Instagram. Right. Yeah. I ain't gonna even lie. Special delivery was my song back then. It was like 30 people saying the bad boy. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of them, man, they royalties and all that. Man, 112, who Mace, a few of them that spoke out about it after a while. Dream B5. Yep, 112. I think 8 Ball and MJG was with him after a while. And then I think Young Jeezy was in a group called Boys in the Hood, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they were signed through him through Bad Boy South, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a few people. Yeah. I remember B5. Yeah, the little singing group. Young Jock switched his words up. Yup. Facts. Facts. Yeah, man. Yeah, Boys in the Hood. Yeah, that was the name of it. Yeah, right. And Jeezy was on fire around that time. Like he was doing his solo stuff and all that. Yeah, I definitely remember B5. My little cousins them kept playing that video. Yeah, man. So I want to see what else. I gotta find it, and if I find it, I tag you in it on Facebook. But it was some interrogation that a man he got arrested on something else. I think it was like a hostage standoff or a shooting or something. But when he got in interrogation, he was just strictly talking about Diddy and all the stuff that he was alleged to do with these parties and stuff. You ever seen that? I gotta go back and find it. It's in my history, and then my YouTube peoples they be showing me stuff like that. So, yeah, came in the store, man. Yup. It was a white guy, yup. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, he was bald, like he shaved, like the Big Show used to shave his hair bald. It looked like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man, that's wild. And then the stuff with what's her name, Kim Porter. They say he hung Wale over the balcony for talking to Cassie or working with Cassie or something like that. Uh, Kid Cudi car got blew up at one point. Like all that. So basically, man, like Big Red. Yeah. Man, basically, man, what I think from the way everything is coming out, Diddy is really the person. My office hours from 9 to 5. Big Red. Hey, you saw how Spook Bird was though. Now you wanna got me wanting to watch that movie. But what I was finna say, basically Diddy sounding like who everybody thought Suge was, the devil and all that. he basically sounded like how Suge was and all that. I mean, Suge, he might have did some dirt and all that, but Suge Knight got a prison podcast or whatever, collect call or something, and he be speaking. Suge been dropping some game. He say, man, he feel like the industry used him, to bring in that gang element in the music industry, and then had him and Diddy going at each other when they should have been working with each other this whole time. And even within, oh yeah, he was. Uh, Gene, what he say? Yeah, what was his name? Well, I forgot his Big Jake. Uh, Suge's man, the security guard, Big Jake, got on the live in Atlanta, and he blamed Diddy for it. And I heard when they saw each other the next time at a restaurant, allegedly it was Wolf, which was one of Diddy bodyguards. Uh, when they seen each other at the restaurant after that, they say Suge came in there and smacked Diddy like a rag doll and made him sit down and talk to him. And they said he was terrified. That's what I heard. And at the time, before he started getting sick and all that, he actually, yeah. Queen Lotus. Queen Lotus 126 on YouTube. And she got another page called Street Science TV. She talks that real, you know, make you think type of stuff. And she teaches stuff and all that. She been teaching me this, and she was around for that era. She was around them guys like hip hop wise. She from New York. She definitely then told me some stuff. She might still be asleep, but if I ever can get her on my live, Queen, yeah, she'll definitely drop some gems about it. She know all about it. Don't get me wrong. I was in the era, but I was still young, so I didn't know everything. It's quite like she did. But Queen, yeah, she definitely can tell you something. And then whoa, wow. See, I ain't even know. See, you just told me something. You just told me something, bro. That's crazy. Uh, what I was finna say? It's a song. What they put it underground, but it's a song called House of Pain. Uh, it was supposed to go on Biggie's Born to Die album. It had uh it was Biggie's song, but it featured Tupac and it featured Big Stretch from the Live Squad. And this is right before Pop got the first time in Quiet Studios. This was around that time. So Biggie never Diddy never put it on the album. Yeah, House of Pain. Yep. Okay. All right, for sure. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I didn't know then, because I've been following it all my life because I was a big fan of both of them, regardless of the issues. I was a fan of both of them, so I've been following this my whole life. All right, for sure, bro. For sure. For sure, I'm still here. Yeah, I've been following the Tupac and Biggie stuff my whole life, so I never knew or whatever. The stuff that I'm knowing now, especially the stuff about DJ Quick and the night that happened to Biggie. Like I never knew he said that. Yeah, man. Shout out my boy Shantan, man. It's my boy from high school, man. Good people. Oh yeah. X. Yeah. All right, for sure, bro. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me go look at it, y'all. Give me 1 sec. She was like, that Diddy was jealous of Pop and Big's friendship because like they really was close. Like, you know, always together at shows and all that kind of stuff. So it was like the stuff at Quiet Studio happened, and then that Who Shot Your Song got put out. Now it was bad timing, and Pac in jail, so of course his mind going everywhere, and that's how things just went from there. But imagine if Pac and Big could have had a conversation and squashed it, and you know Diddy and Suge, could have settled their differences or whatever, and none of this be happening. But it's like Queen be saying, people found a way to infiltrate hip hop and all that. Yeah. Um, from what I heard, this is what I heard. Uh, the night when that happened to Biggie, Biggie wasn't even the target. It was actually Diddy who was the target. But Biggie went to what's his name, Sway in the Morning in L.A. and the stuff he was saying, it would have been perceived as disrespectful to Pop because he just passed away, and then he did that song, the last what is it, the long kiss goodnight or something like that, and they took it as he was throwing subliminals at Pop, and that's how he ended up becoming a target, to my understanding. Yeah, 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 yeah. Last kiss goodnight. Yep, yep, yep. You right. Yeah. But it's like it was just wrong timing to be out there. Yup. That's what Gene Deal said when he read that the contract on when they was in first class. I mean when they was on the plane or whatever. When he got bored, he just looked at the contract. Yup. And then word around is that Biggie was about to leave Bad Boy and start his own thing. And they say that Diddy and Pac looked at I'm sorry, Big and Pac looked at Diddy like he was a clown, like as far as the way he act, and that's why they ain't want to hang with him. And he got like jealous or whatever, and that's you know. Then plus his issues with Suge. Mm-hmm. Uh, and as soon as that happened to Big, then Bad Boy become the number one for a little time period. All they love hits and all that. Yep. And I been hearing, man, I been seeing a lot of articles, man. They been snatching down his merchandise, Sean John and the Ciroc and all the little stuff he got. They taking it out of stores and all that. I've been hearing that. And I think he got the key. You know how to get the people the keys of the city or something like that. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if they take away his keys and ban his music and start snatching up Hollywood stars and all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was at the time, and then as soon as that happened to Biggie, Mace blow up. Lyrically, I like Mace. It's old but feels so good. That's one of my favorite songs, cause man, that's how I be feeling when I get dressed, like to a wedding or something like that. I feel good about myself. So I like that song. Uh, man, yeah, he definitely canceled, bro, and especially in this day and age. No, 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 he wasn't. And Gene Deal, he even said it, that Big didn't like Mace. He liked Cameron more. Cause I think Cam was with them in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, I like Mace, but he ain't, everybody spit it different. Excuse me. And Big just had that flow, that make you listen to him, and then it's the stuff he say, heart throb never, black and ugly as ever. However, like he, you know what I'm saying, he know he ugly, he know he fat, but he still gonna get girls. I like, you know what I'm saying, I like that kind of flow. I don't see Diddy Kong is going to jail. Either he's gonna be out of the country or flee out the country or off himself. I can see that. I definitely can see that. What about his sons though? What's his name? Christian or whatever. You think they going down? If he do that, you think his son's going down? Man. And then you got all these old articles and video clips like Usher, his clip about the Diddy camp when he lived with Diddy when he was a little boy and all that. You got all this coming out now. And then that documentary, it's a documentary on Tubi. I think it's, well, I forgot what it's called, but it got Diddy in the title. And um, they pretty much pointing out a lot of stuff that he charged with and all that. I don't know, but for certain, the same of. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I can see. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Yeah, but it's so crazy. It's people that we haven't heard about in years, like the singer Aaron Hall. Ain't nobody heard that name in years, and now his name coming up and stuff tied to some stuff that Diddy supposed to did. Like that's crazy, bro. Diddy dad was evil. Diddy evil. Maybe the kids. So the apple don't fall from the tree type of stuff. I get you. Yeah, I get you, bro. I don't know, man. I just want to see some. I just want to see like some what's gonna happen. Like like and no disrespect or nothing, but people been knew about R. Kelly. Uh, as far as how he was, people been knew that, and they waited all these years and then they got him. But I feel like he shouldn't be the only one in there. That's all I'm gonna say about that. His people that knew, his team, the people that allowed this kind of stuff. Exactly. I was in seventh grade when that videotape. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When that came out, then the man threw his brother and said, "No, that ain't me. That's my brother." That's wild. That's wild. And it's I just feel like he shouldn't be the only one in there. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But at the same time, I ain't the type of person to make nothing about color. But people hate R. Kelly, but they love Elvis, and Elvis was married to a 14-year-old girl. Aaron Hall. Damn, I forgot about Aaron Hall. I can see that. Because I always thought him and R. Kelly kind of did favor each other, like they could be cousins or something like that. I can see that. Um, I definitely can see that. Uh, I just want to know, is they gonna start investigating? Kelly check the ball. Yeah. Yep. True. Um, I just want to know if they gonna start investigating some of these alleged bodies that he's tied to. You got Pac, Heavy D, Kim Porter, Biggie, uh, what is his name? Andre Harrell or something. And then there's two other. These are all. This is not. This is just allegedly, but for the years what they've been saying. I just want to know if they gonna start looking into some of that stuff again, especially well, what's his name? KPD. Real talk. It's weird, but I had a dream back when Roma started. I'm like, no, I felt that. No, them dreams, no, that ain't weird, bro. Them dreams, they be trying to tell you something, depending on the dream. But yeah, they be trying to tell you something. So no, that ain't weird, bro. Man, cause I don't know, man. That dude, that dude, man. Oh, don't mind me, y'all. That's me rolling up. That's what that noise is. I use papers. Grabbing papers at the top box. Yeah, man. I wanna see some what's gonna happen. I wanna see some court documents. Y'all know if he I was had a dream I was walking up an escalator and was attending a music award show and saw a sign that said New Hollywood. Yeah? Hey. Stuff like that be happening. I had a dream about something similar before. Yeah, and that was back into these actors were start. Exactly. Um, Queen Lotus, who I explained, she said that the hip hop industry was invaded or whatever, right? So you always got like these artists. Let's take my boy King Von for example. Rest in peace. Uh, he already with his background was a problem street wise, but when he got out of jail, and then especially that he beat a body or whatever, he blew up, and he was going to be bigger than somebody eventually. And because he didn't do stuff the way they did, like as far as changing his style and wearing like some of these artists be wearing feminine clothes and all that and the satanic stuff and they symbols and they music videos and whatnot. Because he wasn't doing that, allegedly, that's why that happened to him, allegedly. Like, just for example, and then you got Mo3, you got Dolph, who else? Duck, um, uh, just yeah, just so many different artists. Like you said, like people say, people say being a rapper is dangerous nowadays because you got either jail or death coming. It's like jail or death coming. It's like they done brought the streets to the music industry. Like nowadays, when you listen to rap or what they call drill rap, it's always I'm smoking on this person, fuck you, so and so, yada yada, all that kind of stuff. And it don't even be, it's not really lyrical, like how it was back then when we was coming up. Artists like Busta Rhymes or whoever, versatile, talk about Q. Today was a good day. We don't get them type of songs no more. So, and then when you don't do what they want you to do, rappers making money selling songs about violence and trauma. Right, yeah, right. And then this is my whole thing, especially with these new artists. These boys are talk about a real love uh investigation, a homicide investigation, right? Real live and homicide investigation. And somebody probably done got away with it. They'll get on it, get on a song, talk about it. And mind you, they did it with a mask, mind you. Get on a song, go to the internet, live or whatever, talk about it, claim it. And then as soon as they get locked up and charged for it, now the bloggers or the internet is the police for telling on them. But you got on the internet and on these songs and told on yourself. Bloggers gotta eat. Y'all might not realize it, but the stuff y'all say, especially if you a well known face, the stuff y'all say, people gonna pay attention to. Uh, uh, and so that just be my whole thing. But hey, don't get me wrong, I like some of the drill rap. I can do without the dissing. Oh yeah. Just called a body like a week ago. What do you say? Mitch just called a body like a week ago or something like that. I like Bobby Smurda though, man. I like Bobby. He's always like an energetic dude, and Even now, if anybody be paying attention to him, like when he go on YouTube, I'm sorry, on Instagram Live or whatever, he always be getting dressed and he in the car listening to music and all that. Yeah, right, dry snitching. Hell yeah. Uh, if you know anything about, I'm gonna make this real short, real quick, bro. But if you know anything about the Jacksonville, Florida rap scene, specifically, I'm talking about Young and Ace and Queso and all them guys, ATK Scotty. Okay, well, long story short, Queso allegedly is a hitter for the ATK side, which is Young and Ace side, right? The gang. And they go against KTA, which is Fulio side. Well, long story short, Queso's brother got unalive after getting out of jail 10 years for a robbery. Like he just got out of jail, changed his life. He just did a show, a rap show at a Paradise Gentleman Club. A car pulled up after they was leaving, him and his father and his brothers and whoever else in the car, and let off 100 shots. And the brother that just got out of jail got unalive. So Queso allegedly uh he takes out Bibby, which is uh uh what's his name? Fulio's brother, well, street brother, play brother, what, you know how people say that. So after that, a guy named Lil Buck makes a diss song to Queso's brother. Queso and his people follow that guy from his crib. They got the drop on his crib. Follow him, and he was in a shopping plaza center waiting in front of Dunkin' Donuts, about to do a job interview. And allegedly, Queso came out the car and shot him down with an AR rifle in front of Dunkin' Donuts, 6 shots. But by stroke of luck, off duty cop just so happened to be in the facility. And his car caught all of that. The dash cam footage caught all of that. Chase Queso them down. It was three of them. It was Queso, a guy they call, well, his name is Dominique Barner, and they call him Butter, just like FVG Butter. And ATK Scotty, which is Queso's cousin. So anyway, the cop chases them down. Uh, Hell no. Hey, you right though. I'm in tears, bro. That's funny as hell. But anyway, so the cop chased them down, right? Uh, they get away from the cop, but they end up crashing the cop. So Queso, he runs to the west direction and gets away. Scotty and Butter run to the east, and on the news, you can see them running through people's backyards, through them cameras they be having around their cribs and whatnot. And they end up breaking into this woman's home, and she was in the bathroom, doing what she do. And when she came out the bathroom, she said something was strange because she knew she had her room door open. Uh, she had the room door open. Now she come out when it's closed, so she go and open the room, and Scotty and Butter and Butter choking her down, and she managed to get him up off of her. And Scotty broke it up, but when he did that, his DNA ended up, a piece of his hair. He got dreadlocks. A piece of his hair ended up on her pajama pants, and they made her sit on the couch, and they took her phone and took her husband clothes, switched clothes or whatever. And then they made a call. They made a call to Blue. Blue is Queso's father. So they come pick them up. That's when Blue become accessory to murder. So mind you, Queso done got away with it and all this, right? Young and Ace got a song called Queso Homicide. This is hours after that happened. Young and Ace got a song called Queso Homicide. Queso drops a link to drops a video, of a child singing that song. It's like dum 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 man down, dum 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 man down. That's how I go, right? And Queso puts that out and he waves bye bye to Lil Buck picture. And the guy even he went to a spot, right? And took a picture of his feet and he captioned it "Kill an N-word, didn't get my toes done." So this was in January 15th, 2019. So they didn't get locked up until September the year later. But anyways, so Butter, the one who was choking the lady, Butter got arrested and charged on a separate body. If anybody ever seen Snowfall, the episode when Leon and Khadijah's people, well, I'm sorry, the Scully's people, the Bloods, they pulled up to the red light at the same time and realized it was them and got to blasting at each other. And Leon accidentally did that to Khadijah and Scully's daughter. What happened with Dominique Barter, his body that he was charged with, it was just like that, boy, except for it was a man who was exercising on his bike riding past, and he the one that got hit in the crossfire between the two different cars. So when Butter got charged for that body, he wasn't snitching at first, but see what happened was he went in there and he was talking to somebody who he didn't know was a confidential informant that was wired up. And he told him information about the case, told him that Queso wanted to shoot at the cop while they was on the run and they had to stop him from shooting at the cop, told them stuff that he wasn't even supposed to say and all that, right? So once he finds out, like the day that he's charged with the body with Queso with Lil Buck murder, Lil Buck body, that's when he decides to cooperate after the fact. And his paperwork, matter of fact, if you go to my community page on my YouTube, it's on there. If you go to it, he didn't see it a lot. And then Blue, which is the father, once he got uh found and charged with accessory to murder, he the first interrogate the interrogations on YouTube too, by the way. Shout out Crime Circus on YouTube. His name is Drip Drop. His channel called Crime Circus. He got all kind of interrogations around the world for different stuff. He even was the first. He was the one that put out YNW Borden's conversation he had with the police in the hospital. Shout out Drip Drop. I like his channel. But uh he got all the interrogations on there. The first interrogation, Blue asked for his lawyer. The second interrogation, Blue actually told, and he told on his own sons. He got two sons. That it's five people together that's on the case. Oh yeah. I definitely tag you in some stuff. Trap Lord Ross, he be doing his documentaries or whatever. If you know who Trap Lord Ross is, he broke down the Warren Jacksonville documentary, and this is how I found out all this. But Blue is actually telling on his own sons, Queso and Crazy K, which is Blue real name is Abdul Robinson. Crazy K is Abdul Robinson Jr. Blue got a lot of kids, and he might be snitching, but he used to be the man back in the day. Like as far as the gangster stuff going down in Jacksonville, he even got it's even a documentary on YouTube. But when he got locked up the first time, him and a partner named Smiley, they used to run it down there, but then it was something about a crooked cop. They was robbing other people and bringing the work back to Blue and all them and all that. And when they eventually got arrested, Blue told on Smiley and the cop and got 28 years, but he got out in 11. So when before Blue even start snitching, uh Fulio, his song "When I See You" on Fantasia song "When I See You." Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, for sure, bro. Yeah, I definitely tag you, man. For sure, man. Hey, I appreciate you tapping in, man. For real shit. I mean, real stuff. I appreciate you tapping in. For sure, bro. Be blessed, man. But yeah, man. That whole self snitching stuff on the record is crazy. Man, shout out my boy Shantan, man. That's my boy from high school, man. Yeah, you too, bro. You be blessed. For sure. Anyways, what's going on out there? Oh, yeah, definitely preached, man. And that's crazy, man. You don't never think, man, somebody that actually know you from the streets to tap in. That's 100 though. Yeah, but anyways, I ain't know nothing. I just wanted to come in for a little bit, see if one of my peoples is gonna tap in, but they ain't tapping in. But it's all good. We'll tap in a little bit later. I need to charge my phone. I'm finna get up and start the day. But appreciate everybody who tapped in for real. Y'all stay blessed out there. Peace.